Alright guys, so I just wanted to establish this at the beginning of the video. I feel like it's important. I just read through a lot of the comments on the last one. You guys are incredibly helpful, so thank you. But I did want to apologize for calling my engine rebuild or my head rebuild a rebuild. It's not. I didn't do valve guides, didn't do a lot of things that are part of a rebuild, and I apologize for calling it that. It was cleaning, you know, but at the end of the day I just wanted to, you know, remind everybody I'm only 21. I'm a self-taught car guy, and nobody else in my family is into cars, so it's like, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's just kind of hard because I have to go on here in front of over 70,000 people all the time and, you know, make it, you know, not quite seem like I know what I'm doing, but I gotta learn the topic and execute it, you know, perfect every time, which is very hard to do. So I apologize if I mess up. You know, I'm a human, make mistakes. You guys all know that. But I appreciate the constructive criticism. I'm okay with that. But sometimes, you know, it gets me here and there, but I just did want to kind of put that out there. You know, is the engine perfect? Probably not. I'm just hoping, you know, everything works out. I'm being very precautious, taking every caution that I can when going back together. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about that because I feel like it's important for me to kind of establish, you know, where I'm at. Because there's a lot of people that they've never seen me, never seen my channel. They see one video and, you know, they have a total opinion of me. And that's just the way the internet is. You know, I've gotten absolutely roasted in front of hundreds of thousands of people all the time. And it is kind of hard to see it, but, you know, you can't be a perfect human, I guess, and you can't impress everyone. You can't make everybody happy. So I just want you guys to go into this video with an open mind and understand my position in life. I'm by myself with a couple friends, young guys, all trying to work on this car. You know, I don't have, you know, a family member that I can just knock on the door and just be like, hey, you know, come over here and help me with this, like they're a diehard car guy. No, it's me. I am the diehard car guy, and I have to learn a topic, execute it perfectly every single time. Otherwise, you know, you guys are the first to let me know that I messed up. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind watching these videos. I am attempting to get the car running in this video. I have no clue how far we'll get. It's about 12:30 in the morning right now. I'm outside. It's pitch black out. I'm just getting ready to go to bed so I can get up early. And I'm trying to take the car to a car show tomorrow. So I have the whole long block assembled right now. So I'm just waiting tomorrow to go get a tap, put the whole thing together. So without more wasted time, let's get back into the video. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, so coming back, we're finally getting ready to put this car back together. Finally, I might have a running Galaxie and driving Galaxie by the end of this video. Maybe, probably not knowing my luck, but we'll just keep it optimistic. So as you can see, I got the engine bay all painted up, but we're picking up with this engine. This is my 410 Mercury engine, and we're actually going to be taking the camshaft out of it because this is the motor from my red Galaxie, which is going to be punched out and built a lot more than what it is stock. So I'm not going to be using the cam in it, so I might as well just use it in this car, considering my other one was, well, you guys probably saw that. So the first thing I gotta do is go ahead and take the intake manifold off, get the camshaft out of it, inspect it, and then clean it up. And we're pretty much gonna pop it right in that engine right there. Alright guys, so we've got our camshaft out. Our new one is on the right, or new to me. You can totally see the difference. Check out this lobe, check out that lobe. Funny thing is, this actually looks like pretty much the exact cam that was in it in terms of lift and duration. This one is just a hair larger, you can kind of tell. It's going to be really hard to show on camera in terms of the specs on the cam. Because there's no part numbers, so these are factory cams. That's what kind of leads me to believe that they're pretty much the same thing. But you can see the lifters from the bad cam that is right there, and then all my lifters on this side look awesome, which is great. So because this obviously came out of a running and driving truck when I bought it, so I knew it was good. So this is going to be the camshaft we're using in the other motor. I've got everything cleaned up, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start getting some assembly lube going and get this thing in here.
Practice that.
I mean, pre-computer?
Yeah, that's a slide right there. Too easy. That's why that's elliptical. You know that?
Why? Like the amount of times I was stranded while I was like from work, and you'd either drive me home. That's the frustrating part. All I have to do
Oh, you say you're martyring on that, Jim?
I'm talking about it. So on a fucking shelf. Yeah. Alright guys, so little update. I currently have been working on the car for a total of, I can't do math, 9 hours. The car show I'm supposed to be at is in 2 hours, and I've crossed a pretty good amount of things off my little list. Wherever I went, I think I had it on my old man pad, as I call it. My little notepad here. There we go. Got a pretty good amount of stuff on the list. You guys won't be able to read it, but there's a bunch of lines in it, which means I only got a couple more things to do. I really just need to do the oil. I need to put the valve covers on, put the pulleys on, power steering and fluid, radiator, and that's really it. which is good. So I think I knocked this out. So here's where we're at right now. It was really hard to film this because it was a bunch of time lapse for over the course of like 4 hours of me and Chris just slamming this thing together. Big shout out to Chris for helping me out. He was helping me put the grill on and a couple other things in the motor. But this is where we're at, pretty much complete. Looks a heck of a lot better with the engine bay. We'll get some good shots of this thing when it's in better lighting, but for right now I just want to focus on getting it running. So you've seen this 100 times before, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead to where it's all together and we're ready to fire this thing up.
Oh yeah, I did. You
It's roadkill right now.
Oh, it was like my car to Ace.
There we go.
Really nice.
And it was like he
I
kept
know. Okay, I'm gonna try to start it. I doubt it's gonna start. Where's the button?
You gotta get the key.
I thought you had it.
No, I told you I needed it. What, nothing?
So here, you ready? Give us a countdown.
All right. 3,
1, 2, 3.
2, 1.
Hey! Oh my god! It f***ing runs!
What about high beam? Oh yeah. Yep. What about brake? Brake?
I don't think they work. He's on the brakes right now. I don't think they work.
No.
Get him.
Get it clean up. Yeah, that piece is still leaking coolant.
What are you talking about?
He said it won't start.
Push it in the park. Like, starting hot.
It doesn't do anything.
No lights open?
No, the tack comes down when you turn it over and you turn it over, but nothing's happening.
Defeat.
Alright, so end of that last clip didn't quite go as well as I would have hoped, but it's just kind of the way things go, I guess. So right at the end of that clip, we shut the car off. We had a little tiny coolant leak, got a little bit warm too, so we just wanted to, there was a fitting on the manifold we wanted to tighten up. So we did that, went to go fire the car up again, and the key didn't want to do anything anymore, so we couldn't get it to start, and then we spent another hour and a half trying to locate the problem. We swapped starting solenoids, we were bypassing starting solenoids, we were running our own wires, we were hot wiring the coil, doing all sorts of things we could do just to get the thing to fire back up, so we could drive the thing to cruise now, because it's all we wanted to do. I had like 5 or 6 of my friends come from the show to my house and actually work on the car with me, and we had Brandon, Garrett, Sean, Chris, Franklin's brother, a bunch of guys. You know, I know I'm leaving somebody out, I feel bad, but anyways, just a bunch of guys over here working on the car. It was really cool. You guys saw all that. So big shout out to all my friends that came over and helped me with the car last minute, stuffing in the radiator and all those things. You know, I really couldn't have even got the car running initially without them. Travis, that was the other one I'm forgetting, sorry Travis. Yeah, I was really bummed because basically our ignition wire, one of the wires off the ignition tumbler that actually goes to the starting solenoid to power the starter, there was an issue in there somewhere. So one wire actually prevented me from driving this car to the show, which is very disappointing when I did all this work, 16-hour days working on the car every single day last week trying to get it done, and have an issue completely not related to something that I was working on be the culprit is very annoying and very disheartening. And then having a bunch of comments on the last video that weren't quite the friendliest was also a little bit of a bummer. But like I said at the beginning of the video, just try to keep an open mind with this. I'm young, I'm very, not inexperienced, but you know, I'm not a professional at this. This is just a hobby of mine. I feel like taking you guys along with it. I see you guys enjoy it just as much as me, and I know you guys are excited at the car that now runs. We have since then fixed the issue, which you'll see in a future video. It runs, I've actually driven the car already. Another thing you'll see in a future video, but I cannot thank all my friends enough. A bunch of companies that have helped me on this car, so many hours and thousands of dollars into these cars, and just to finally have one that runs, and now I drove it, it is amazing, you know, and I really cannot thank you guys enough. So I want to thank you guys a ton. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. It would really mean the world to me. Big massive shout out to Chris, especially, and Sean more importantly, that was helping me with the car since I bought the red one all the time. So massive shout out to those two guys that are helping me on this car a ton, especially the white one. We're getting it running here. And big thank you to everyone that's helped me on the car and all you guys that have supported me along the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. We have another car show next week that's bigger. We will make it to that one, whether it kills me or not. So expect that in the future. We're gonna get this thing running and driving and on its way to a new car show. So thank you guys so much for your support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.